Hello and welcome. Today we're going to talk about one of the most pivotal events in the world history, that is the bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki during World War II. This event is not only brought an end to the war, but it also changed the global landscape in profound ways. Let's dive into details and its aftermath and reflect on what could be done differently. Well, what is this event about? In August 1945, the US dropped atomic bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki that were called Little Boy in Hiroshima and Fat Man in Nagasaki, marking the only use of nuclear weapons in warfare. The bombs killed over 100,000 people instantly, with many more dying later from radiation sickness. The bombings led to Japan's surrender and the end of the World War II, while also beginning the nuclear age, with lasting geopolitical and ethical consequences. Now let's talk about three important aspects and their consequences. The first one is the use of nuclear weapons. I think the bombing set a precedent for the destructive power of nuclear weapons, triggering the Cold War arms race and doctrine of mutually assured destruction. The second point will be ethical implications, that the bombings raise moral questions about targeting civilians, causing immense suffering, including radiation induced health issues and physical trauma. And the third one will be creation of the nuclear age. The bombings accelerate the development of nuclear weapons, leading to the global tensions during Cold War and fears of nuclear war. What could have been done differently? I think about 3 points. The first one is the diplomacy, that is, the US could have pursued stronger diplomatic efforts with Japan, possibly ending the war without using the nuclear weapons. The second point will be conventional warfare, that alternatives like a prolonged blockade and target conventional bombing could have been forced Japan surrender without the devastation of the nuclear attacks. And the third point will be international oversight, that is, a stronger global control over nuclear weapons from the start could have limited their spread of possible encouraged disarmament. How this change will improve the world. If diplomacy and alternative strategies have been pursued, countless lives could have been spared, and the fear of nuclear annihilation might have been lessened. A world with more diplomatic solutions and less reliance on weapons of mass destruction could create more stable and human future, reducing the chance of nuclear war. In conclusion, the bombings changed the world, ending World War II but beginning a new era of nuclear threats. By reflecting on alternatives, we can strive for a future where such devastation is never repeated. History should guide us towards peace and cooperation.